White Lightning.
Welcome back to the White Lightning podcast.
Oh yeah.
This is episode 9.
Is it 9?
Yeah, it's episode 9. We gotta do something for episode 10. Hopefully it's special.
10 beers each? 10 beers each?
10 beers
10
each.
beers each.
Oh god, dude.
Drinking game? We could do that.
Little low-key protect our park style.
10 Bud Lights for everyone.
I'm too lightweight. I'm gonna.
You would die.
We'll
say,
just do
I'm
10
not-
shots then.
I might have like 3.
Oh my god. I gotta pee so
Yeah,
bad.
dude. I'm gonna pee 1,000 times.
It
that night.
could probably be Michelob Ultra because that tastes like water almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's
The
so bad.
lightest of
Yes,
the beers.
yes, yes.
95 calories.
Yep. I can do that. We'll do 10 of those.
Have you guys had any of the like alcohol-free beers?
I've
Like
never had
the
those.
new Heineken
No.
and
Yeah.
like
No.
what are they like?
Not Heineken. I've had like I forget the brand, but there's like
Bear
a lot
Claw,
of
right?
like
Or not? Is it Bear Claw? No.
There's another
White
one.
Claw, White Claw, not Bear Claw.
White Claw.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The White Claw
Alcohol-free
sodas.
version?
Yeah, alcohol-free like beers.
So are they just going for sodas?
I like Bear Claw.
They're just like sorry, it's just
I'm
carbs
still
in a drink.
hungry.
Yeah. Carbs in a drink.
Yeah.
Which one did you have?
I don't even remember the name.
But what
It's
is
so
it?
what
I've
it
had
tastes
like
He's
yeah.
like, give me the free
The
alcohol. I don't care.
non-alcoholic one, bro, they get you wasted.
Placebo.
Yeah, exactly. No, but anyways, keep going on.
Anyway. Yeah, so we're back with another episode with more life updates.
Yes.
Someone drove here in a red piece of shit car,
Clapped out.
clapped out.
Fire.
Missing his
No
badge.
grills,
No
holes in the bumper,
exhaust. Yeah.
matching wheel sets, no exhaust.
License plate
The
held
rear-
on by
the
zip
rear
ties.
His trans
It's
tunnel's
also
open.
like 5 months out of date. It's
Yeah.
fine. I was really worried
You're
because
not-
I can't see the tent's all messed up in the back window,
yeah.
so I can't
Oh,
see if a cop pulls up behind me. So I had to turn my mirrors back so I could
Yeah.
like actually look behind me instead
No,
of the
no
side.
sound deadening, no interior.
I have no horn.
Yeah,
I
no
got.
horn,
I
yeah.
swear 2 people this morning just on our acoustic were gonna pull out in front of me. I was like, I have no way to get mad at you,
Oh.
and I'm trying to. I'm not. I can't quick rev it because I don't know how to do it.
You don't- you don't have
because
to-
I can't just clutch in and like. Brah, I can't do that.
Does
So
both your paddles not turn it into neutral?
I don't. I haven't
Oh, okay.
set up anything
All
yet. It's just
I wasn't
driving.
No programming, just
I
Do you
could.
have
I could just
access to
push
that?
it in neutral, but
Oh,
I
that's true.
haven't tried doing that.
Do you have access to the back end programming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
set
you
the
can
whole thing up.
program that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, I can do. I can do launch
Yeah.
control. I can do like a trans brake.
That's
do a whole
sick.
bunch of stuff.
That's the good thing about the new DSG or the clutch.
These like smart
Yeah,
smart
smart
transmissions
ones, yeah.
like DSGs, dual clutches, like the ZFs, like you can once you like jailbreak them
Yeah.
and you get a box that can control it, you can do so much stuff.
Mhm.
It's so cool.
full
And-
access to everything.
yeah, basically,
That's
which
cool.
is cool because you can like mine's got the different programs. So like the little knob I put in the center console.
Yeah.
First they're automatic modes, and then they're like normal, sport plus, or however you want to look at it, but they shift more aggressively or they're
Yeah.
harsher. And
It's like
then
it waits
there's
in the higher RPM range, and then it lets
yeah,
you
so
go
it's probably like
shit.
it'll shift at 3 grand instead of 2, and then blah blah blah. Or it'll
sick.
it'll probably like on off on the pressure for each
Yeah.
one of the valves quicker.
instantly.
Yeah, I'll
like,
probably do stuff like that, which I'm worried to do because there's still plastic bits in it, so
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
need it to like lock up quick and just
And then it
lose a pad. I'm like, I'm really not trying to do that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you like Loctite all that stuff in there?
Yeah.
Is everything look a little bit more
So-
secure now?
Yeah, so
Red
Yeah.
Loctite.
Well, explain what was and what is.
what was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of ABS was the torque converter adapter. So
Nice.
it was because of the size, we don't have a big
ABS.
Core XY printer. I had to print the 11-inch diameter circle in 4 quadrants, and then dowel pin it, and then use little M4 bolts on it's like torque converter and crank alignment. There's like a center snout thing is what I've been calling it. That was holding it together from it just being dowel pinned together, which those eventually came loose and it
Yeah.
tried to yeet itself out of the car. It's okay.
As things that spin do.
Yeah,
After 12 miles, though,
I did
that's
put
pretty impressive.
I put 12 miles on it, and it like turned on 25 times. So for it taking
wow.
full starter motor
Yeah.
torque to
Who would
just,
have thought that?
dead
Like
stop.
ABS?
Yeah.
Like
And I
that's
kept
crazy.
trying to do research. And I was talking to you about it a
Yeah.
couple of times. That I was like, all right, well, I'll do some at like carbon fiber nylon, or
Yeah.
I'll do some at like ABS CF and try some stuff like that. And the carbon fiber part's cool, but it like even if it had high promises as ABS of being like it's pretty impact resistant, technically adding carbon fiber would reduce it, but it might bring up like ductility or something.
Oh yeah.
So it's like if I didn't
Yeah.
need one of the other things, then it would be a waste of time. I'd rather have more impact resistance
Yeah.
from it being basically hit every time by the dowel pins, try to keep it aligned.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So I just reprinted everything that I needed to in ABS
Yeah.
again. So
And then if you're going to metal in the future, anyways, like it's more cost efficient to just be ABS. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
$20
Yeah.
a spool versus 50.
$50 for a cheap
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and ABS is proving to be quite handy.
Also printability.
Printability is pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's good on temperature. So
I mean, even
I
looking
noticed a
at-
couple prints too to cut you off, but it was I was trying to be accurate on some of the dowel pin holes and stuff, and it was basically like on holes it was undersizing by only like 5,000ths on multiple
Oh,
prints,
okay.
and it was
Yeah.
on outside diameters it was undersizing by like
Okay.
5,000. I was like,
Okay.
it's not bad. I could like account for that, which
Yeah.
was good, and it was like that on multiple prints. So
Yeah.
I felt it's pretty
Okay.
consistent.
Huh.
So that was cool.
That's
Nice.
pretty sick.
I was gonna say that even looking at some of the parts that are holding like hoses and like the front cooler
Oil
bracket
cooler.
and all that stuff, like
Yeah.
they look good. They don't look like they're worn. Granted, you haven't
No.
driven it that much, but
Yeah.
But
still.
see, even like the bell housing like adapter pieces that I took off to fix the mistakes of the first one for the ones that I reprinted this time. Those are right next to the cats, and that's between the block and the trans. And I
Oh.
put 12 miles on that, and it's bolted directly between metal that's hot,
Hot.
and it looks totally fine. It looks almost more like the flex plate, like one of the top piece like sagged a little bit, and like the flex plate kind of grooved in a little bit and wore into it a little bit.
Oh,
I was like,
it's not warpy at all.
no, dude, it
nothing.
looks totally fine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
And it got up to temp. It's like I let it idle. I drove around, like I put 12 miles on it. I did like a 15-minute drive in Lake Nona to just see. And the worst part was the shuttering thing, and that was because it was trying to break itself apart.
Yeah. That's sick.
Other
'cause,
than
like,
that, it's still held together.
yeah.
Noise.
So I had this like that rock climbing grip strength thing that I made. That was made out of PLA, and it was just sitting in my trunk. And it's like
I know what happened.
It's warped. It's freaking,
Yeah.
It's warped, and it's like it's bubbly. Like it looks like it's about to like pop because of the heat, and that's just in my trunk.
Yeah, dude.
So I can't imagine.
That's
like,
just ambient air
Yeah,
at 100 degrees
yeah,
Fahrenheit.
exactly.
Yeah. So
but that's cool.
when I when you brought the bamboo to me so I could do these prints and stuff,
Yeah.
the little poop shoot thing that you made, which nice white lightning WOM logo on it. Nice touch. That was cool. It definitely did warp in your car.
Oh
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So just green PLA. So it's like it's
And
got
it-
like a kink to it now.
Nice.
It still
And-
fits more or less around the bamboo, but it's got like a kind of kink
and it was
to
just like two
Kinks are good.
wall layers all
Yeah,
around,
it's-
so it's very
it's
thin
very
and
thin.
tall.
So a little bit of heat was
Yeah.
surely going to do it. So
Yeah.
it could have been,
Okay.
it could have probably been in like a 90-degree room, and it would have done the same thing as being in a car all day. But
Yeah. My car, my print was I think 5 perimeters, and it's still fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
the PLA it just doesn't take heat.
That's
At
crazy.
at all.
So
Yeah.
I guess ABS is a step ahead.
That's the thing. If it's basically the same price as PLA, and if you can print it, like you should just print everything out of ABS
Yeah.
because it just
Yeah.
holds up the temperature. Like I
As long as you don't mind the fumes.
It, yeah, exactly. Which I noticed last night that
Yeah.
it was I could smell it from
Yeah.
like
It
multiple
stinks.
hot
Gassing.
prints. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, see why it's supposed to be ventilated.
Yeah. Well, the bamboo has a filter, so
yeah,
Yeah.
it was once I opened the door.
yeah,
Then it was,
there you go.
Yeah.
So it wasn't
Yeah.
the apartment didn't
And
smell
granted,
bad.
now we're spoiled because the bamboo has an enclosure, it has filters. We
Yeah.
can print
Yeah.
ABS super
Yeah.
easy. Like you have your Prusa back here, like that would be a problem.
Yeah, your Prusa sucks. I mean, it's
it's out
almost
of
like you
commission.
tried to make an enclosure over
Bullshit.
there.
it's out of commission. Almost.
I don't see it
Oh.
installed.
That's why it's almost. No, but this Prusa hasn't been used in like I want to say like 4 months.
Man.
Jeez.
Rip.
Bamboo's just so good at doing what they do. You know.
They just made it. They made an easy button for 3D printers.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
if you have $1,000, you should buy an X1C and or whatever the P1P.
Yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
have so many.
You should just get that.
They have so many printers now. Like you can.
Yeah.
You can buy whatever for whatever budget you have.
We don't know anybody with one of the other ones, though, do we? Like the A1 Mini or
No. There
because
was
the
that
guy
sale
you said that your guy at work or whatever you got. He just
has
has
a
a
P1S.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just curious
Which
if
is
those
probably
are
the one I
as
would buy.
smooth operating as the Core X-Fly one.
I assume they are. It's just limitations on like like the X1 has a nice screen, and then
Yeah.
like the other ones, the enclosures, like you can either buy it with or without. You can print your own enclosure, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just basically the X1C just scaled down.
Yeah. I think there's like a X1C Pro or something. Recently, I was looking at.
Yeah, I think they're coming out with
Oh, yeah?
like one like that. Like
Yeah.
I keep seeing memes about bamboo, and all they need to do now is just make a bigger
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
printer.
Yeah,
I think you
I
said
told
it.
you that,
Yeah.
It was
All
like
anybody
they
wants
asked,
now be just as fast. Just
Make
just
it
let
big.
me
bigger.
let it not be 250 by 250 by 250.
Yeah.
Like give me 400 by 400.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
400 is gonna be sick.
I would love it if they
Yeah.
did that.
400 is.
It's still
How
not
much
enough.
is that
for-
in inches?
Still not enough for what I need to do. 400?
Yeah.
I think so. 500's like almost 20, and 300's 12. So let's go with 16.
15.7. Yeah.
Nice.
Dang.
Quick math.
Quick maths.
That was like the other day at work. I did
Yesterday.
math in front of you and Scott. He's like, what's it's like should be like 415, and like we got what 397. I was like, yeah, so it's like 18 inches different. He's like, yeah.
Like 6-inch curve, 3 inches of theme
Yeah, I was like,
each
I don't know,
side,
it's
6
like
plus
18, yeah.
6.
So
plus
it should be
Yeah.
like 397 is what it should be. And he's like, all right.
I completely gave up. I was just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, let me write that
Can't-
down.
I can't do that.
Put it in the calculator after.
You do the whole
Silly numbers game.
Carry the one.
So
that's
I did a job application yesterday at the barbershop, and I thought it was just going to be like a quick hit submit, and then they
Do a
made me do
test.
like a quiz. Fuck, it was so annoying because the questions weren't hard,
No.
but they would show you like a gauge, and like it would be 0 tick tick, 1.5 tick tick, 3 tick tick, 4.5, and then like the needle's at one position.
what does each tick mean?
Like how much pressure until it reaches like
Yeah.
failure or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Rate of change. all that stuff.
my barber's just
Figure out.
4:30 on a Friday.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta what?
Which is funny because Sabrina, when she was applying for a job too, they had wanted to do an Excel quiz or test. I was like, okay, cool, I can help you a little bit. Was that? I was like, what the fuck is
This
this?
has
Because she's not in
nothing to do.
engineering, obviously. I'm like, why are you doing any of this test? I was so confused.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do it, I guess. And
Yeah.
it was those exact questions.
Yeah.
So I did it. And I'm just like, this was for something that required, it was supposed to be an Excel quiz. And I'm like, I think they clicked the wrong quiz.
Just get a macro for it. Man.
Yeah.
That's Excel.
yeah,
That's crazy that you were doing a test during getting a haircut.
Yeah, that's pretty.
it was a mistake
I
because
fall
I thought it
asleep.
was just gonna be
Oh no.
just
Yeah.
hit send, and I
Yeah.
hit send, and I'm walking towards the chair, and it's like take this quiz. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
They're like, they want to know your, like, I guess you could say
Competence.
competency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like an aptitude test?
Yeah, aptitude test. Yeah,
Aptitude
they wanted to
test,
make
yeah.
sure you know how to read.
Do you have
gauges and stuff like that.
mechanical engineering knowledge? It's like, yeah, I can read a caliper, dog. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Read my resume.
I have like 10 years of work experience. You don't think I can read a caliper?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Granted, they're all just like logic questions, so like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're not crazy hard, but you just have like they give you 2 minutes, so it's like the added pressure of answer this in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Get distracted slightly, then you come back to it. It's like 15 seconds. You're like, oh fuck.
the barber's like, so how's it going? What you been up to? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm taking a test right now.
So yeah. Any other updates? How's it Fazal? How's it been going?
Before you said, I had
Yeah.
to go to Harbor Freight to get a drill press because the getting rid of the plastic for the torque converter then made it out of 1/2-inch aluminum. But I needed to drill the holes out because there were small enough holes that they couldn't do on the laser at work because it would have
Yeah.
just melted the crap out of the aluminum. So I went to go get a drill press. I'm glad I measured and had a draft on my phone, so I knew how big of a throat I needed on this fucking drill press.
Uh-huh.
Because if I would have got the small one, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
fit, yeah.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
I would have been so fucking mad.
Do you have a picture of it?
What,
the drill
the-
press? I want to know what size it was.
It's a they called it's a 10-inch drill press, so it's got 10 inches of height,
Height, yeah.
but the throat was like 5
5
inches.
inches.
The other one was 4, and
Ooh.
I needed almost 5 to hit from the outside of
Okay,
where
yeah,
the diameter
yeah.
is to the center of where the
Yep.
spindle was. So the way I checked is I went and grabbed a belt grinder pad that was
Yeah,
4 inches
This
wide, held it on the small one. I was like, all right. I went to the bigger one. I was like, fuck, how much do I need? And I
Yeah.
checked the draft. I was like, I need 5. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Guess what drill press was $100 more than the other one.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah,
All
so
for an
They
instant.
know.
granted, I'd rather find out then than get
Yeah.
home and be like, cool, I can't even fucking do this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
They
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go return a drill press that I just assembled.
Yeah.
I would have
They
been
know.
so pissed.
Oh my god.
So whatever.
What was the drill press
bullet.
like 250 or something?
It was 170, but the smaller one was only like $90.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cheap.
That's why I wanted to get it because I was like, oh, perfect. I'll just get that. And then I was gonna get a little like 4-inch like little drill press vise. It's like $20. A little
Yeah.
Central Machinery
Yeah,
one or
those
whatever.
things.
So I got one of those too. So I spent like $230 there, but I was like expecting to leave at like, I don't know, 1:15.
Yeah.
It's like not what I wanted to do, but you know what?
Oh,
The job's done and the car's
Yeah.
driving, so
Yeah.
all right, whatever.
Worth
You'll have a
it.
drill press for the future.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
drill press now, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
That's sick.
I missed having one, so.
Yeah.
But when I was leaving there, I was coming back underneath 417. All black Challenger drives by me. So, hey, what are you doing over here? I look over because I had all my windows down in the fit, and I don't care. It's a blacked out, dark tint. James.
Oh, no way.
What are you doing over here? I was like, what are you doing over here? And I got on the freeway.
That's funny that he like figured it was you too. He's like, this could
Well,
be
it's probably the one white guy with all his windows down on Colonial blasting Paramore music. It's like, what? Yeah, some misery business going down 50.
No, man, his tent is super dark because like even during the day I can't even see it.
Yeah, because we stopped at a light and I looked, I was like, that's really fucking dark. I didn't know it was James until a mile later. He rolls just one window down. I still couldn't see him.
Yeah,
His windshield's so dark. There wasn't enough
There's
light
no
coming in.
backlighting,
Dang.
But I was like,
Yeah,
I was
it
like, and
would
I
be
saw
hard to see James
the breast cancer
Yeah.
badge sticker thing on it. I was like, oh yeah, it's just
Yeah,
James.
that's the only
All
way
right,
I
cool.
Yeah, that's the only way I could figure out. It's
First, it scared me though, because I was like,
Oh god.
I was like, what's happening?
Do you
cut him
think
off or
it's the
something?
tent or something else?
I think it's a 10.
You sure?
Well, the whole car is black. He's got black interior,
Yeah.
and it's definitely a legal tent.
Could you see his eyes?
It was the windshield was tinted. So, no, maybe he had sunglasses on. I don't know. I couldn't
Eddie.
see.
Hey dude, why are you fishing for comments?
Hey man, I'm not.
Why
it
are
was
you asking
dark
the white
tent.
dude about that?
really dark tint.
Follow up. Could we see you in the car?
The fishbowl fit. Yeah, the white guy with his shirt buttoned all the way up. Yeah, you could see me. Anybody could see me.
Is the
I
reason
bet
why
it is.
you're asking is because he's black?
Thanks for saying it. I can't say it. So.
I'm a person of color.
I need to get tints in my fucking car. My car is a fish bowl.
Yeah, I have the
You have
original
no
tent
tints in your
from the
car?
factory.
It has like the factory super
Yep.
light tints.
Oh,
so
It's like-
it
it's
basically
like-
has nothing.
yeah.
75%,
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
shit will start peeling.
Dude, you should.
2 years
I
in.
cannot see out of my rear window right now. That's bad.
Yeah.
Mine's
Is it
factory
peeling?
stuff, too.
Oh,
It did the like where it got humidity and
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it
and it
fucked it all
bubbled
up.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it bubbled in. So
Oh yeah, because that's
it's-
how my rear is.
it's like I have
slightly
I've
see, but
frosted
it's
rear
bubbled.
glass.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, cool, sweet feature. Can't
Nice.
fucking see behind me.
Yeah.
No, that part was annoying.
At least you got a backup camera.
I had.
I don't got a backup camera.
You don't have one?
I have a backup camera. My
never mind.
Volkswagen
Easy to
emblem
install.
goes up.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
no
could
interior.
add one.
Yeah, you should add one.
Nah.
A
Race
BMW.
cars don't have backup
Race
camera.
car.
A BMW one.
No, I
Sorry,
gotta
I
get,
thought we were
a
talking about
different manufacturer.
You could
I
get
gotta
the.
I gotta get a Audi one.
What is it called? You get the
The rearview mirror one.
with the actual.
I'll do the
camera in it.
GM one.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
the
the GM one.
Mercedes one.
Yeah, because my dad's
Yeah,
Denali
The
has that.
Mercedes
Yeah.
one.
You need another German.
Actually,
Yeah.
why not do Tesla over there? We'll get electric car parts.
Put cameras on
Hell
all
yeah.
over the
I
fucking
got
place.
Ford Mustang with a Dodge transmission, with a GM map sensor, with a BMW shifter, and then a fucking
Tesla.
Tesla
Backup
camera.
Tesla backup camera.
Hey, it's open source.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Yeah, literally open source Mustang.
I've been inspired by the 3D printing community.
There you go.
Yo, you should probably. It's rear wheel driver. Oh shit. I was gonna say if it was like, obviously it's not front wheel drive, but if it was front wheel drive, you could just add a motor to the back wheels
Go
and then have it be hybrid, like the
Oh,
cars that are coming out now.
We can do it to the Honda Fit.
Yo,
Could do it to the
It's
fit.
front wheel drive.
yo.
I mean, mine's front wheel drive.
Yeah, but you already did stuff to your car.
I just have coilovers. That's it.
Do you have bags? No.
No,
Oh, okay,
coilovers, yeah.
So
It's
you
just-
have space in the trunk then.
I do.
Okay.
I want to get rid of the
Ooh.
indent from the
Spare
spare, and
Yeah.
then make it flush, and then you could have a lot more room to put something there.
Yeah. Like a motor,
Yeah.
like an electric motor and a battery.
When you could just buy a Golf R, but instead you fucking Tesla swap it to all-wheel drive.
Because my car's,
Why do all-wheel drive easy?
Build
my
over
car?
buy.
My
yeah.
car's slightly clapped out, but then I'm like, I really want to get a new car, but I'm like, I also don't want to go through a dealership again and start paying another.
Yeah, you had fun last time you tried to get a new car,
it
right?
sucked. Yeah.
It completely fucked you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it was like, hey,
yikes.
we'll charge you the exact same price for this base model Z on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Those things look so nice though.
Huh?
Those things look
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
nice.
They
look
definitely-
nice.
They
Yeah.
are nice.
I
I
like
actually
them.
never
The
see them. Now that I
review-
think
saw one
about it,
yesterday.
I never see
Yeah.
New
Yeah, I
Zealand.
saw a purple one
See a
yesterday.
bunch of Supras, obviously.
Well, yeah, they're not like the 350 and 70s yet, where just everybody has them because
Yeah.
the dealers are still fucking
So
everybody over.
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard they're not the best in driving dynamics wise.
Yeah,
I would
I've heard
imagine.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's
Dog
gonna be
shit.
Interesting. Dog shit. Bro, just get the Supra.
nah. See, but the thing is I was showing you all those good
Z4?
Facebook marketplace deals for Porsches.
Yeah, he just wants a
997s.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Just get a Porsche.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I should just sell my car, use Sabrina's truck in the meantime, and then
Yeah.
save a little bit more, all cash right there.
Do
Hell
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Do it.
Yeah. Gotta
It
get that
looks-
air cooled Porsche.
It'd be super sick.
Yeah, it would be.
Don't clap
Alright,
that
next
car out.
podcast.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. As soon as I
next
get it,
podcast.
Next podcast, we need to see the Porsche.
Isaiah got a Porsche. But it's like 2 years between. Episode 10, Isaiah got a Porsche.
well, I don't know. I'll just threaten to leave to go to Fazal's place and get another raise.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Must be nice having leverage.
Did you actually do
Got them
that?
by the balls.
No, I
okay.
did get another raise
Yeah.
though, but I do the IT stuff as well now because
Okay.
Wade left because of his cancer getting worse,
Oh,
so he
okay.
could not go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So he retired early.
Did you know that? No.
Then
Yeah,
he got
Wade
cancer.
had cancer.
No, I didn't know that.
He was gone for a bit and got cancer.
That sucks.
Yeah, that was like 2-3 weeks that he wasn't around.
Yep.
And then he came back for like 2-3 weeks, and then it was just like he was gone.
Dang.
Yeah.
I think he started doing chemo, and it was like the week after his chemo, it was just beat.
Well, yeah, there was one specific day I remember he was coughing his fucking lungs
Yeah,
out. Like, it
and the dude
bad.
was sweating a lot in AC. Like he was just
not doing well.
dude, not doing.
Dang.
So yeah, he came in like on Monday and just told Mike,
T's and
like,
P's, T's and P's.
I'm retiring. I can't do this.
Yep. So then
So,
I'm
yeah.
doing that, and
That's
then
crazy.
I got another one, like $2 more after I asked Mike because
Hell yeah.
Jim was just like, yeah, I'll talk to him again. And I was like, all right, cool.
Sweet.
I mean, yeah, you're like in charge of refrigeration and electrical and IT at this
And
point.
IT, yeah.
So,
Yeah. Everything non-mechanical.
still working on Universal, so must be nice to have some progress in your work.
It's funny because I still haven't finished school.
Fuck you.
That's a big. Yeah,
God bless you, bro. That's
Has a
awesome.
house.
Oh my God.
But the thing
Paid
was,
way more
but
than
the
me.
thing is, though, I had to work for like 4 years at like $12 an hour. That was brutal.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Guess whose dad refused to let him get a job?
Oh, really?
No, I want you to focus on school. All right.
No.
I'll just take 2 extra years in college. How's that sound?
Yeah, I mean, I did finish my AA when I was working those 4 years.
Yeah.
So just
Dad.
2 more years if I did commit, then I'd probably be done with it. But I'm not. So
You did your.
Was it
degree-
worth it? No.
yeah, it was worth it.
You chose the correct path.
I switched my major a bunch of times.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering. Yeah, because
I tr-
I worked.
I'm
in
a
the
freshman in about 4 majors, but I graduated with an engineering degree.
summer. Yeah, that's basically a minor.
You would think
You
I would.
did
You
4 minors.
you would think I'd be close enough, and then like you actually need like 3 more semesters of class. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like no way. How
Yeah.
can I be so far off? I'm taking
Yeah.
so many fucking gen eds. You're telling me I can't take like 3 core classes and get a minor? Like, no, it's gonna be about 2 more semesters.
I
Like,
think I
fuck you.
could have graduated also with like 3 different minors, like math, physics, and like
Yeah.
rehab engineering if I
Yeah.
took like 1 or 2 more classes.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
was-
if you're doing mechanical engineering, like you're like 2 classes away from getting a
Nope.
minor in math and.
No one tells you like, is that
Physics.
even? I mean, does anyone here have a minor? You sure don't.
No, I don't.
I have one in.
You probably are a
robotics.
fucking minor.
I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. I don't have a minor.
I
Do you
don't
have a
know-
minor with you?
Yeah. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. It just shows that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Does
Oh,
any
I'm
employer
smart.
actually care about minors?
I think the only way it would be they
It's
don't
like
care about minors.
it's like
I think the only reason they would care is if you have like a general mechanical engineering degree, but you get something in like you have a minor in biomedical engineering.
So, like,
and
you
you
kinda
apply to some
specialize
job that's
in it,
supposed to be
yeah.
like I have a passion for it. Like I've taken classes, I like it,
Right.
yeah.
but I just got a
Right.
mechanical degree because I
Oh,
was
okay.
I knew I liked engineering.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't
that is true.
okay.
Someone
you
at
could
my
work
work-
that some way into
Yeah,
it.
Probably
yeah.
leverage
Something.
into
Yeah.
a position that's
Yeah.
That's
somewhere
only
in the
that's the only
middle
way
of
I
both.
think
Yeah,
it would
so,
be
like,
beneficial
so,
to somebody having a minor.
I could kind of think of it like this. Like, so say you have your mechanical engineering degree, but you want to go into mathematics. So as long as you have that minor, they're like, okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like your engineering's related, but you didn't specialize in
Yeah.
mathematics.
But you
until
took
see
a
the
took a
minor.
couple theoretical math classes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it. Like, it's
Yeah.
or
fine.
like CS and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
hey, I know how to code, but I'm also
Yeah, yeah,
mechanical.
Yeah. I know someone at my work has a minor in business, like
Cool.
a mechanical engineering minor in business because I think he wanted to be in like management
Yeah.
after some time.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
rather than getting an MBA, he just did a minor.
Here's a question. So it's something I've talked with my wife a couple times, that I feel like there's a few careers where like you don't really need a degree in that career. And I feel like business administration and like
Business.
teaching are two of those careers that
Teaching?
going to college for being a teacher or a business administrator. Like, do you guys think it's worthwhile, or is it just kind of like a
For the business part, I feel like it should be, because you now have a idea on how to run it because they're giving you their insight on it. Because otherwise, if you tried it from start without any idea, I feel like obviously you're gonna fail.
I think I would want to see whatever the core structure is.
And that's true. Yeah.
true?
If you take accounting 1 and finance 1, like you just take a bunch of basic shit and be like, you didn't do that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would think that you could probably get away without having to go to college for that,
Yeah, because isn't
to
like
get that degree.
Yeah.
people with MBAs is kind of like a joke. Like anyone can get an MBA.
That's what I've heard, but I suck
mean-
at business classes, so I was not interested. So business classes were the worst classes I ever took.
That is a stigma against MBAs. Like,
Right.
that's what.
I remember the old FedEx commercial where he
Yeah.
was like, "I'm an MBA." He's like, oh, let me show you.
Yeah, I mean, you can do.
Well, that's why I feel like with
MBAs
homeboy
and-
behind me, sometimes it's like it's quicker if I just show you.
But he didn't even do an MBA, right? He did a
You got a
master's
master's
in science.
thermo.
Yeah.
It's kind of thermo.
Yeah, but still, like I was like,
Thermal.
it's quicker. Let me show you.
Okay, I mean,
difference between practical and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Theoretical.
theoretical.
I don't know. I don't know. What
Yeah,
it's
I
like.
guess
feel
maybe
like-
if I rephrase the question, like, would it be more beneficial to go do business administration school or have your own first business and kind of learn through that?
So I would
Like,
think being
who
an
would
apprentice,
who would get more experience in 4 years? You know
Yeah,
what I
the
mean?
person.
dude, if you could
different.
apprenticeship somewhere for 4 years and actually just
Yeah.
like shadow somebody's business, you're not going to get paid at school, right? So don't get paid an apprenticeship. Just be like, I'm trying to learn how to run a business.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd learn more, or
Yeah.
you'd get more out of it.
Yeah,
You might
I
not
mean
learn
that's
more, but
my use case.
You would get
Yeah.
more out of practical skills, but you're gonna be more narrow and more niche. So
Yeah.
like if you had a business or something, but then your business failed, or you want to get more of a stable income and you go work at Deloitte, maybe they will be like, hey, you don't have an MBA or you don't have any business like
Yeah.
general business knowledge. You have like your niche business knowledge. So maybe it's like
That's true.
so I can see both ways, to be honest. And then,
Yeah.
especially from a management perspective, I feel like you never really know what the person knows. Like, if someone's self-taught, like
That is true,
a programmer, you can say that,
You gotta
I'm
take-
a fucking.
You got to
sick
take those
programmer.
Indeed aptitude tests.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they'll know.
Right. But if you say someone like, yeah, I know how to make websites, right? And there's like 4 different languages in making a website.
There is.
But
A
then
lot.
there's like 6 different other languages that you could potentially
But the-
know. So you can't like go work at Tesla, be like, hey, the FSD software engineer.
That is a good
I know
point.
how to make websites.
from,
Like,
Well, yeah, those are a lot higher level, but like with
Yeah.
the website part, they want to know if you're able to actually
learn.
learn
Yeah.
when you have new challenges,
Yeah.
because there's so many frameworks, like I was
Right.
showing you with the front and
Drag
back end.
and fucking drop
Yeah.
everything in there.
It's just a fuck ton of them out there.
Yeah,
They want
yeah,
to make
yeah.
sure you know how to complete it with the very little amount of
Right.
Yeah.
time
Right.
or whatever it is. They
Yeah.
don't, as long
Downloads
as you,
all these fucking
as
plugins.
long
Like,
as you know
I don't know how
what
they work, though.
statements
They look cool.
are, variables, all that stuff. They're like, all right,
Yeah.
cool, you can figure it out. I was like, that's all we need you to do.
Yeah. And then
But with-
also,
But with the Tesla stuff,
Yeah.
that's a lot higher end, because that's like low
100%.
level C binary and all that other stuff.
Right,
Because you
right.
get into that root part.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a whole different topic.
Yeah.
No, and that sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a good point
you're-
of like, as an employer, like when someone has a degree,
Yeah.
you can almost guarantee like, all right, I know what he's bringing to the table
Yeah.
versus someone that's self-taught that, like you were
Where
saying,
they
Yeah.
are niched in that
Yeah.
particular
exactly,
thing.
and they might be lacking in like
I don't know.
3
I
or
feel
4
like
of the core competencies. You know,
it's a very deep question, because like you can have someone with a science master's degree, not just like a course-based science or master's degree, and
Like
you
a master's of
you
engineering.
think, you think that there would be a master at engineering, but apparently
No, they
takes
really
some
just
time
wrote
to-
papers.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
so you never really know, but at least you get some
Yeah, it
kind
always-
of
It still
Yeah.
bugged me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do you try to draw
yeah.
a mechanical device on an electrical diagram? I'm like,
Dude, that's Isaiah's 13.
All right, dude.
Just like
Yeah.
can't do it.
So I don't know.
Yeah, because like
tough question.
I was like, it's my use case too,
Yeah.
where I learned electrical out in the field.
Yeah.
Same thing with the PLC programming.
Right.
And then,
As a minor.
yeah, as a minor, sure. Well, I started there when I was 17, so I was a minor.
Minor.
So
You had a master watching over you. I understand.
yeah, no, he was a PhD. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's always a
Oh.
doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah, he is a doctor in thermodynamics. So that's why I put myself a little higher than homeboy, because I was like, he taught me a lot of things.
My teacher
Oh, yeah.
had one more
Okay,
letter
just-
after his name
just,
than you do.
Just a little bit more too, because we were talking about the
He was a
capillary
doctor and an
tubes and all that stuff for refrigeration. He was just like, oh yeah, the longer it is, the capillary length, the lower the evap pressure. I'm like, yes, because there's more mass flow and all that stuff. So when we add refrigerant, it increases the pressure into the capillary, so it slows it, or no, it slows
Yeah,
it
it
down,
Yeah.
and
Get it right.
it's okay. So instead of evaporating,
All right, listen.
All right,
listen.
yeah,
listen,
hold on.
listen.
Anyways, I was like, I had to tell him. So basically, I had to tell him I had to tell him this when he should have known it prior, because obviously when you add more mass to it, it's going to slow down, increase pressure, and whatnot. I was like, why did I have to tell you? You should know this.
P1 V1 equals P,
Yeah, exactly.
P2 V2.
Yes, yeah.
Obviously.
I was like, why did you not know this?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my
What,
god.
what's the other PV and RT?
Yeah,
PV
see, I
equals
had my-
Ideal
I had-
gas law.
I had my PhD, teach me this. I was like,
That's what you should do. You should, in your resume, you put taught by PhD in thermodynamics.
That's
Yeah.
just
I know
all
everything.
my
I know
Yeah.
everything about refrigeration.
yeah, he was in the military. He was also the person that had the laser goggles, that laser guided goggles that would guide the
Ooh.
missile.
Jesus
So
Christ.
he's out like
I
maybe.
don't think you need a PhD in thermodynamics for that, but all right.
Yeah. But
The
he was-
Black Hawk.
He would tell us the stories and all that stuff, because we had two of the guys that worked with us that was with him in the same squad, but he was like on a hill with the goggles watching the missile.
Dude,
just-
that would
Damn.
sounds like a sick work environment.
That's how
Let's
those,
share war stories about when we shot rockets at people with our eyes.
that's-
yeah, he got demoted twice too, so he would have been a higher rank for sure.
Oh, so he's a baddie.
Because he didn't listen sometimes.
Shot the wrong guy.
a little off tangent, but anyway, because my practical knowledge was from that
Yeah.
way. So
Yeah.
I at least have a broad skill set of things. So same thing with programming as well. I have plenty of projects
Yeah.
for development. But if
Yeah.
I were trying to do at Tesla, no, they would not hire me,
Yeah.
because obviously it's nothing related.
You
to
don't have a degree.
I feel. No, I feel.
not
I
bad,
mean,
but hey, some of the listings for jobs now say inland you irrelevant work experience in how
Yeah.
many years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
not in the
Not
same.
the ones I'm looking at. But all right.
Actually, there was a bit of controversy on that.
Yeah,
I
heard
think
about this.
Elon Musk said that he doesn't care about degrees, like as long as you have experience. And then there were these like YouTubers that went and applied for these jobs or whatever, and they were like, they went on interviews, and at the end they were like, "Oh, you don't have a degree."
Damn.
Yeah. So the HR is not the same, like doesn't have the same view as Elon Musk, as a
That's funny.
CEO.
The board wants
That's
you to
so
have
funny,
a fucking
yeah.
degree.
Yeah,
yeah.
Headmaster Elon over here is like, fuck it. Dude.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And then they're like, Elon doesn't know what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
He's a
anecdotally-
total figurehead. He doesn't
Yeah,
know what
because like
fuck's happening.
the interviews that I did, they didn't care that I didn't have the degree because I had the work experience to
Yeah.
offset it. So they're like, oh yeah, you've worked well enough with this, and I also have actual portfolio using Adobe, whatever it was, where they have the link on my resume to see them, so they can see all the programming ones and my electrical
Nice.
portfolio as well. So they see that I know how to use all of them. So they're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just that there's a lot of competitions for people with the same amount of work experience as me.
Yeah.
Just like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you almost have to change your hiring procedure to hire for character rather than the degree. So like if you get someone who's like self-taught or like always wants to learn, like anecdotally, there's this guy at my work who's like, he doesn't have a degree, but he's he's basically an engineer. He was doing CAD tech like kind of work.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's always ready to learn, and he like uses ChatGPT to like make like Excel like macros and stuff like that. So he's like a self-taught type person.
Yeah. And that's the one thing
Um,
I like about the
Did you
chat.
let him finish?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but
Finish.
but yeah, a person like him,
I
like
think we've all cut Fazal off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
Sorry.
guys. Remember when we stopped this last break and we were gonna have Fazal share his story?
Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah.
What are you up to?
We don't need
We'll
to
finish
share
this.
Remember I saw James?
It's like, hold on.
we don't
let me
need to
say
share
this.
that, so it's all good. But yeah, anyways, a person like that, like he's not technically an engineer, but he's doing more work than an engineer. Like previously, there was another employee who was an engineer. He had like 30 years of work experience, but he was just like complacent.
Hmm.
So
I know somebody like that.
His head's too
Yeah.
large.
I might know that guy too.
Funny enough, at work,
Goatee.
we were talking to Donnie, and he was just sharing a little bit about his work experience and all that. How he started off as like
Which
the
is all
shear
of his
helper, then running the shears, and like press helper, running the presses, and welding, blah blah blah.
That
blah.
install.
And then something I didn't know is that he went back to school
Yeah.
for like mechanical engineering. But his funny anecdote was that he went and took a AutoCAD class,
Yeah.
and I guess day one the professor was like, "We're gonna do a drawing of a gear, and I need an ISO, I need a plan, I need a section view, and I need a elevation view." And he was like, "Dope." And then like mid class, he finishes the
Yeah.
task,
Yeah.
hands it in, and then the professor looks at him. He's like, "This was the end of year project. How did you do this?"
It's just like him explaining, like, this is what we're gonna learn how to do this semester.
Yeah.
Like, end of class, done.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Which is funny because it's just one single gear piece or part, and he's just like
Yeah.
fucking easy, dude. That was
And
like-
then
Because he used it at work.
yeah, and then to your point, he was saying how to that point he had been using AutoCAD pretty much every day for 10 years. So he had the practical knowledge, but he learned things in that class that he
Yeah.
didn't know
No,
before
Yeah.
because the classes just go into the minutia of things.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
No, I feel like I had the same thing when I was in college. There were a few guys in our CAD class that we were supposed to design like a gear mechanism, regular like linear actuator, and there were these guys who were designing like turbine wheels. You know, it's like that's some next level.
So I think
like,
you've
Yeah.
been
It's
working
because they were,
somewhere.
they were probably
Out here.
exposed to that when they were younger,
Yeah.
or had enough time to work on it. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, self-taught is always going to be better than schooling. 100%.
But like you said, it's niche for that,
Niche for sure.
for
but-
that
yeah.
one particular.
But it
thing.
shows that you can learn.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I guess ultimate would be doing
Yeah.
both, right? Like
Yeah.
if you
if you can,
Yeah.
yeah, if you can,
Yeah.
for
You
sure,
just
then
got a
yeah.
degree and then you also learned, taught your did self teaching on.
Yeah.
All right. I also learned coding
Yeah.
and I
so
also
three
learned
of us
like
are better than you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
on paper, yeah.
on paper. On paper, but my work experience though, for sure,
Oh yeah.
a lot longer.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
you are older than me, but yeah.
my back hurts.
Child labor. Oh, fuck.
Minor.
Minor.
No. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we pause it and find out what Fazal's been up to?
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
So Fazal, what you been up to?
I don't know how much you guys want to know, but I mean,
Everything,
I've
bro.
just been.
All the inner workings of your personal life on the internet.
And in your
How
mind.
sad have you been?
Base-
Yes. How depressed have you been?
I have not been. I
How many
haven't
dates
been
have you been on?
Fuck,
I've
did I do my Duolingo yesterday?
Well, this is about him.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we kept our streak
Yeah.
going.
All right. Sick. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, Duolingo.
Dude, I'm on like a 81-day streak for Spanish. We're not
Except for
tangenting
yesterday.
onto me.
Yep.
Except
Nope.
for
I did it. I did it before I went to the garage.
I was
Yeah.
gonna mention about the Duolingo meme I sent in the group chat. I don't know if you saw that. Anyways, continue. Go. Fazal. Oh, hey.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you want to know. It basically I had to gut the entire.
Start from the
apartment.
beginning. Where were you born?
I was
With the star
basically
aligned.
needed to. So I want to sell one of my properties because I don't want to be like a property investor. So like,
Real estate mogul.
Yeah.
yeah, that's I don't know.
Be the
It's not very
Ravengers, like,
appealing to me.
Everybody's got a Netflix show now. You could get one.
Wait, damn, I'm small fry, bro.
Central
But yeah,
Florida
so-
market's popping off here.
Popping off here. But no, yeah. So I wanted to. So I got a realtor who's like telling me to fix all this shit, and then we realized that there was a leak, and it's just like homeowner shit.
It's escalating even further.
Yeah, it's like once you take out the drywall, you realize what's behind the drywall, and then it's like, hey, while I'm here,
Might
as
as
like
well.
a car guy would do, while I'm here, while the engine's out, I might as well
Oh,
replace
might as
the
well
entire
replace-
engine.
Might as well build it.
Yeah,
Replace the
might as well get
studs.
new cylinders. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
You know what?
you
Just learn how to build an engine real quick.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
yeah. So basically, that's what happened. So I had to like gut my bathroom, get a contractor to like reinstall the tiles, the tub, and all that. So after work, basically, just calling like multiple contractors, getting quotes, and
Paying people, but
trying to make sure that
They actually show up, do the work.
yeah, they show up, do the
responsible.
work, do the work
Negotiate.
properly. And then I was getting tight on money because like I'm like my other shit wasn't on rent, so basically had to like cash flow everything from my like work
Ouch.
money. So so that was fun. But anyways, I still got time to like take out that one day. I was on Narcoosee and I saw you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was actually going golfing there.
Nice.
So I got like on Fridays I would take like a day off and basically
So when
Try
are
to
we
do
gonna go
something.
golfing again?
whenever you
Yeah,
guys are
bro.
down.
I just finished my car.
When are you guys are
Fucking
down?
just send it, dude.
Yeah.
Take your car to
Yeah.
go golfing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Um,
I'm just saying. When are we gonna golf? I can probably do it now. I finally
Oh,
finished
okay.
my car.
Yeah.
We could try for next Friday or the following one.
Yeah.
Where you guys
So
open?
yeah, so I got the contractor to do like the major shit,
Mhm.
and then I got quoted. Okay, this is a 1 bed, 1 bath apartment, right?
What's your square footage? Like 700?
600.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
tiny.
Yeah.
So guess how much they quoted to like paint the apartment?
1,000.
No, it's
Thanks.
gotta be way
Well,
more
some
than that.
people.
Yo,
Like,
send me the
apartment.
number of that contractor.
Yeah,
And
that's the
apartment.
way he's asking us. Is like this is gonna be like a $4,000 job.
Oh,
for
I'm
dude,
gonna go
600 square
3.
feet. I'll do 4.
Okay,
I don't
it's
fucking crack.
it's kind of close. It's like 2,700.
Nice.
So
They're
For
still
what,
on
like
crack,
for like
dude.
8 walls.
for 8 walls, and that's not including the
So-
paint. I still got to provide
Ah.
paint.
Oh my god,
What
their
the fuck?
service
Yeah,
is
that's their
$2,700.
service. Yeah,
Wait, so
Nice.
they're what are they doing?
painting.
They work the roller.
What?
Yeah,
They're not even resurfacing, adding,
Nothing.
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 Ugh, fuck that, dude.
All the trim, the 2 doors.
I'll
because
paint
it's-
I'll paint it.
Yeah.
$2,000.
So that's
Yeah.
basically what I saw.
Do you want to have a fun project?
1,500.
You want to have a fun project with the homies? We'll fucking do it.
Yeah, I mean, so that's where that's
Oh,
what
we're gonna fuck around though.
yeah.
Drop penis.
Oh no,
Last
the
week-
carpet.
Good thing no carpet.
Tile.
Drop.
Yeah.
Something. I want to
Um.
paint the floor.
So yeah. So basically, I said F off, and I just did it myself.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's what I was doing this week.
I can tell
Um,
with these slippers, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Covered
Can you
in
tell? Yeah. But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I would much rather do painting than like bathroom reconstruction.
Pull
So-
$2,700 out of your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me
dude,
too.
For sure.
2,700.
Yeah.
I'll paint for that.
I was like, my girlfriend dad
Painting is easy,
does
bro.
bathroom remodels.
Yeah.
He does really good work.
Shit.
Nice.
I need to contact your.
Is your bathroom not
contractors.
pink anymore?
Well, no, I'm doing that myself. I don't want him to do it because I want.
You're gonna replace a tub?
No, I want to be
Oh.
able to do it. I haven't just had the chance to do it.
Oh, but you're gonna
Cool.
do the
I'm gonna do all that
remodeling yourself.
myself, yeah.
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good project.
See, like
actually.
I said, I want to be handy in
Yeah.
everything. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
learn.
Well
Dude,
rounded.
I'm all for that. I'm fucking all for that.
yeah. So
it's
as much
actually
as-
easy. It's actually not that hard.
Well, yeah,
like,
because
I feel like
used
working
to-
on cars.
I helped my dad lay tile before, but I've never
Yeah.
like actually like broken the shit, or taken everything off
Oh,
because he did
okay,
it
okay.
himself. Obviously,
Yeah.
I was a kid. I was like, you don't want me to touch it.
He's like, hey, it's
Yeah.
pre-grouted, and I put the plastic. In.
Yeah.
Put the tile down.
exactly.
Just get-
I can do that.
Yeah, it's like I put the little things to level it, make
Yeah.
sure everything's
Yeah.
level, and if
Nice.
it wasn't, add more grout underneath. Yeah.
Just get one of those like pre-installed bathtubs or like showers.
Yeah.
Like you can get.
Oh, those
It's
fill out like buy
Yeah.
out things.
It's like actually you just place it in there and you just screw it on.
yeah,
Yeah.
But
I think that's how
And
most
take some cock.
apartments are, right?
Yeah, I think probably. Yeah.
Mine's definitely
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Actually, mine's a tub. I got this. Well, actually, you've been in that shower more than I have. Is that
do
whole
they
is that whole thing just one piece?
I can't remember.
I
I feel
can't
like it
either.
is, but I can't
did
remember.
they finish the remodel for your bathroom?
Yeah.
What does
Yeah.
it look like? Do you have a picture?
They did. They did that. I can show you after the podcast, but they redid that. I think they finished on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
So then basically from Tuesday until yesterday, I was just painting.
Yeah. How much
Um,
was that remodel? Like 4,000.
No, I have a good guide to do it. It was like 2,600.
And the painter
Nice.
wanted that.
yeah,
Damn.
that's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
I have a good tiling contractor. He just like gives me a good deal
Uh,
for 2,700.
You should just send back the tile quote to the painter guy. and be
Yeah.
Like, can you beat 2,600? He's like, but that guy's doing tile. It's like, that's my
Yeah, you're
fucking point,
fucking
dog.
painting, bro.
You're painting.
You're freaking painting.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not asking you to remove fucking
Yeah.
popcorn.
'Cause I thought,
ceilings and
like, she
shit.
would've,
It's
like,
just
laid,
paint the fucking wall.
quick set or stucco to surface it
That's
like
wild.
flat.
Yeah.
and paint over that so
No.
it's even.
Yeah.
I was
No
like,
wonder Lewis keeps buying new cars.
This is what I'm saying. Like this man,
It's next level.
like he put 2 drywalls because it was double ply drywall, so you had to put 2 drywalls, paint it with the red coat,
Yeah.
lay tiles, put the new tub in, do the flooring for the bathroom, and then add the new vanity.
Yeah.
And like all of that, it's for $2,700.
Yeah.
Like that's value for your money, right? Like
Yeah.
you just pay some dude to like paint rollers, like you operate a roller.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I was like, that's why I bought some paint. So
well, that or
Yeah,
imagine
shit,
if he's
yeah.
just got like a rented like airless spray gun and he just charged you $2,700.
I think most of those guys
He'd just
have
be-
like a spray gun.
he's such a
Yeah.
Because it's quicker too
Yeah.
with the spray gun. But it's like the prep time. You gotta like
Tape. and-
tape everything,
yeah.
cover everything, and all that. So, but anyways, it was a scammer.
for sure.
scammer gets scammed.
Where'd you
Yeah.
find him?
I
Online?
reference like word of
Angie.
mouth.
Nice.
I had some.
Angie's list.
No, it's just
I've
Angie
never
now.
Kelly Blue
I've
Book.
never
It's
been
just
on
Angie now.
Oh, is it?
I've never
Yeah,
been
I've
with
seen too many
Angie.
Stupid ads on Pandora that now it's Angie. Angie's list is now Angie.
I don't trust Angie. I feel like it's.
I've never been on the
She a
website.
bitch.
I feel like that's a scam.
Yeah. I feel like it's for. People like regular people who are not handy at all.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's like 50, 60-year-old
Yeah.
like adults
Yeah.
who are just like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to work in a bathroom.
I installed the vanity once. Ready for
like I
this?
put a mirror up. It's like I can do it. It's like no, I can't.
Dude, there are people that like their GFI plugs and they won't know how to restart that, and they'll call someone off
That's
Angie
funny.
to pay 100 and something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost what happened to your parents, right?
Was it my in-laws?
No way.
No,
that's,
your parents.
Oh, the washer dryer thing.
Yeah.
No way. That's hilarious.
It was is similar but
Yeah.
different. They got one of the washer went out and they got a new washer dryer unit and it was supposed to be they got it through Best Buy or whatever and
Yeah.
and install one of their persons will come install it or whatever.
Yeah.
So they got it in there and they get back there and so fucking dumb. The hot water line I think
Yeah.
or maybe it was a gas dryer or something. I don't know whatever the line was. I think it was a gas line because it's like the yellow ball valve.
Yeah.
And he couldn't turn it all the way off because when they redid their bathroom they put the like too tall of baseboards up so you couldn't turn it all the way. So the guy's like, I can't get a good shut off, so I'm not going to be able to do the fucking install. I was like, okay. So my parents like my mom's like trying to quickly like cleanly trim around it just enough to turn
no
it to
way.
get the guy to come back out. I was visiting for whatever reason. I was in town. I look at it. It's just got one set screw on it. So I just undid it and turned it 180. And then I was like, all right, it's off.
Yeah.
And they're like, damn it. I was like, you can call that guy back and it'll be like, oh, what happened? It's like, we moved the handle, you fuck. Like, why couldn't you do this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the other thing. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that guy as an installer. Like, just fucking,
Yeah.
I'm just going to turn this 180 so I can turn it off. So it's still in line, just the other direction.
Yeah.
He's still gonna get the hourly rate, so it's like
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't
I-
matter. Yeah.
My brother-in-law is a painter, so love you, Lewis. But I have a funny painter story.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh shit. What would Lewis quote me? Because like friends and family discount. You know?
I don't know. You
No,
have
I'm
to
just
ask him. But so at my grandpa's neighborhood, there's this old man that wanted to repaint his house. So he brought this guy that he's known and has painted his house before. And the guy tells him like, yeah, it's gonna be $1,200 for like the paint and to do everything. And he's like, okay. And he's like, how do you want me to pay you? And he's like, cash. So the old man just gave him $1,200 cash, and then never heard back from him.
Jesus Christ.
And then he hired someone else, and then charged them like another $400 or $500. It was, or no, yeah. And then when he was gonna select the color to go buy the paint, he wasn't there. His wife was there, and then his wife gives him the paint number. And then the guy paints the house, and then old man comes back. The house is fucking pink,
Oh.
and he's like, "What the fuck happened? This isn't even the
No.
right color."
That's
So then he calls the guy again, and he's like, "This wasn't the right color. What happened?" And he's like, long story short, he had to pay like another $400 or $500 to get it repainted the right color. So simple house painting job turned into like a $3,000 night.
oh my goodness. That's
And the
crazy.
old man's like, if I see that guy again, I have a bat with his name written on it.
Typical.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So
I was talking to a guy at my work who does that on the side, like handyman jobs on Craig's on Angie's List. not on Craigslist because he doesn't want to die. But yeah, but he was telling me that he got called in for like a valve that was stuck, and on Angie's list, I think you can get paid hourly or like a fixed rate
per job or something.
per job or something like that. So it was quoted for like $150, and it was like a valve turning thing, and basically the same story as your parents. So the guy went and then turned the valve in like 15 minutes and got paid $150, and it was like,
Oh yeah,
And that's
Sick.
where like
Yeah.
the experience of like just being practical comes.
Yeah.
Like, you see a job, it's
Yeah.
like, I'll take
yeah.
that.
Well, no, 'cause
Yeah.
that was the same situation with me. My older brother, his AC was having trouble starting, and immediately I was like, "Oh, it's the contactor, or the capacitor."
Yeah.
So I was just like, "Just replace that," and he was like. So I went out there, checked it. I was like, "Yeah, the capacitor's dead. I can see it on my meter." And he didn't believe me. And
There's
I'm like,
nothing in this fucking
that's-
thing.
I was like, I have 4 or 5 years of experience at that time.
Fuck
working
you,
with
little bro.
and then
You didn't know what I'm talking about.
yeah, then he hires somebody and they charge him $600. I was like, you
To do the
fucking
same job?
retard.
Imagine if
Yeah.
that was just
Oh
for
my
like
God.
just to test it.
Yeah, I was just like,
My God.
and I wasn't that mad. I was just like, I was
Disappointed.
disappointed. Yes, because I was just like,
I'm not mad, just disappointed.
I was just like, I told
The
you,
worst.
and you hired somebody to do it, and then
You
I
know-
was just like, what
You
is
know,
it?
someone else who does stuff like that when they get told the solution to their item, and then
Oh yeah.
man, you can eye roll any bigger if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just
But yeah.
pure white, just dead.
I feel like in the
Patreon
AC
talk.
industry, Patreon, yeah, in the AC industry, that happens a lot.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
like people don't know what the hell goes on in,
Yeah, I
in
see
the
the
AC, but
memes.
it's like quick components. Like
Yeah.
it's easy
Yeah,
components.
I see the memes too where the AC techs where they get called out for a bad thing,
Yeah.
and it's because they either probably forgot to put the quick disconnect back
Yeah.
in, or the capacitor's bad, and they smile like grinningly,
Yeah.
like, "Oh, there goes an 8-hour day."
Yeah.
Oh no, this job's gonna take so long.
yeah. So I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Like the worst thing you can have that goes bad with your AC is like Freon.
yeah,
Like that's it.
yeah, because
Sometimes
technically
Your
it does
pressure-
pressure,
stuff.
your
Mhm.
pressure for your Freon is not good. That's
That's
about
why
it.
I will basically attempt to fix everything or understand everything on my own before I call to get fucking help and be like, all right, I don't know how to install a new capacitor.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
it's like, well, at least I know that's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah.
just call an AC
Yeah.
guy and be like, I need that replaced. I need you
Yeah.
to do it. I don't know
Yeah,
how to do it.
rarely is it ever the board, unless like maybe like
It's a shitty unit or something.
yeah, shitty unit or like storms. Sometimes we'll just
Oh.
shit
Yeah.
it.
But then you have a fuse on there too. That
Which
will
is
pop.
correct. That would
Yeah.
protect
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I-
Which some people don't know that, and they'll be like, "Oh, I need a new board." I guess.
Yeah.
And they'll
Oh
get
my
sick
God.
like
A new
that.
board in doesn't work,
Yeah.
and you go,
No, you just need a new AC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You need a new $10,000.
That'll be $10,000,
AC, yeah.
please. Yes.
And we need to make
Sick.
your slab a little bit larger to fit this one.
yes, we're going to pour some
Oh,
concrete.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
the concrete too.
It's a small. Yeah, yeah. I got you. Whatever you need. I got
Yeah.
you. You know.
You'll need a
It's-
new thermostat
it's
too,
hot.
just letting you know.
And we'll get you a smart one though, so we'll have to set up your Wi-Fi
We'll have
too.
to set it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
so-
Wi-Fi?
You're a pretty
You want
smart
fiber?
person, right? You
I'll
need a
tap
smart
into somebody
thermostat.
else's fiber.
That's funny because
Jerry rigs
the
your
only
whole
reason
fucking
why I
house.
know this off the top of my head is because I just replaced the capacitor and
okay.
the fuse on my AC because that was not working either.
Yeah. See.
But then I realized that it was just like the vacuum line or the drip line for the
Evaporator?
evaporation.
Oh, it's clogged.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it was clogged.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like $8 for a capacitor.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll just
And
change
instead
it
My
up.
brother had to spend.
Hundreds of
Yeah,
dollars to get
dollars.
some fucking guy to be like, it's
Yeah.
the capacitor. I might have one in my truck.
Yeah,
Walks over. Cool. $500.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I got like a 3-amp fuse for like $2. I got like 10
Yeah.
of them and just change one easy.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna start changing all my fuses in a house to car fuses.
Well, on the next
Yeah.
episode, it'll be our 10th episode extraordinaire, so we got to do something special.
Oh, we should do it at the
You know my
at the,
suggestion.
we should do it at the golf range. Get a table set up. Just sit there in the middle.
Oh, it
I
should be
mean-
like vlog style.
Whoever has the shittiest score every hole, they have to take a shot. Worst case, you take 18 shots.
Yeah, 18 shots.
That would be
We all
another-
get GoPros.
yeah, that's
we all
gonna be
do like
fucking
GoPros and do like POVs. We're all just like fucked up trying to hit them.
Yeah, just get the wireless
Do it
mics.
the
put it-
hottest
Yeah,
part of the
phone
day.
mics, yeah.
Put the GoPros on the cart and the clubs too.
How many
Fuck, that'd be
shots can a
sick.
person take? Like What do you think that?
I
don't
guess
know.
it depends on your tolerance, right?
Yeah.
You guys
All
start
I know
there.
is that you'll die after 300 bananas of radiation.
300 bananas.
That's like the
alright.
thing that somebody made a joke or did something about like Ben and Jerry's ice cream. And they were saying they found traces of something in Ben and Jerry's ice cream and it was bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? He was
yeah,
talking about
something like that. Yeah, and he's like, you'll die from the amount of ingredients just in it at like 30 tubs before you even get to the amount of where that poison thing would actually kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll die from diabetes basically before you eat yourself to death before you could even get to that amount. It's like, oh god, we got to
Is that a
recall this.
challenge?
Is like,
it's not a challenge.
yes,
there's people
that's the 10th episode challenge.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and kill ourselves from Ben and Jerry's.
with Ben and Jerry's.
There's people that freaking drown themselves just drinking water.
Oh yeah,
the
Yeah,
hydrogen
so-
poisoning
yeah,
and
yeah.
or no, where their brain thinks that they're drowning. Yeah.
Well, that's news to me.
Wait, what
Yeah.
were we talking about?
There was a story about this lady that I think they went out boating or something,
Yes.
and
that's
she
the one.
didn't drink any water or any fluids that day. And then when she got back, she was super thirsty,
Just
so
pounded water.
downs like a liter, and then I think just too quick, too fast, and just passed away.
Oh shit,
Wow,
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
her brain thought she was drowning.
Yo,
Killed herself.
maybe you
I would
should.
not do that.
It was a she.
It was a she.
Been drinking water consistently throughout the day.
Maybe if you had a
I bet.
glass
I
of
bet.
water
I
in
bet
the
her
morning.
significant other was like, "You not feeling good? Why don't you drink some water?" Kills her.
Oh, my God.
Oh man.
That's why I don't drink water.
That's, you show that story to every girl. That's like the guys thing at the end. It's like, should have been drinking water, Bob. She's like, this is why I don't drink water. I could die. It's like, no, babe. That's it. You did it
That's not the
wrong.
point.
You drink water wrong.
You trying to kill me? No, yeah. But
No,
gotta
we'll figure.
do
Yeah, we'll
something.
figure something out.
That would be sweet.
I could be in a house, but I could be far away.
I was gonna say, segueing from a house update, from my house update. What's
Was-
your status?
We'll see. In-laws are helping us get a house, put an
Okay.
offer in. Inspection period ended yesterday, and they hadn't like responded back to our reorders like of what the inspection people
Oh, they didn't give
gave.
a report.
They didn't acknowledge to what the inspection report of what we're asking them to like acknowledge of like we would like
Oh.
this fixed kind of thing,
Okay.
and like that time period
Yeah.
stopped on Friday night or something, and so
Okay.
he sent them some other message like earlier on Friday to try to like light a
Okay.
fire under their ass to kind of be like if
What's going
if you
on?
don't acknowledge
Where
it,
are you
then
guys?
like we're not going to lose any of our
Yeah.
money because you're not following through with the
Right.
lease agreement.
No,
So
you're
like
good.
you need to just tell us if it's tomorrow, then let me know that it'll be tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
Just try to give them something.
Yeah. a
So
little bit of
maybe we'll find out
communication.
today, and it's like they're figuring it out or whatever. Because, yeah. So
Oh, that's dope.
so
though, but
noth- Ree and I are kind of like don't talk about it and stuff until
Yeah.
keys are in hand, kind of thing.
No,
But
yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
also-
sweet. You were able to find like the place that you like.
yeah, we found
Yeah,
a good
because
one.
if you're
Yeah.
in the
We should finish off with the story of that one house that you went into that was super messy.
House is-
so hoarder house.
it was. They were getting ready to move. We'll call it that.
Okay.
I'm not going to assume they're hoarders,
Okay.
but I mean, you couldn't open all the doors
Oh,
because there was
yikes.
just shit in the way.
Oh my god.
And literally in the master bathroom, there was shit in the way.
Like
because-
literal shit. No.
because they leave grandma in the back bedroom with the TV on, all the lights off, and she's in one of those like walker things just sitting there. She looks like she's fucking 89, just skin and bone.
Oh my
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you guys need to go anywhere? She's just sitting there. She can't move. So like, yeah.
You know,
And
that's
then
great.
we,
This
we
is
go
all
to,
she saw?
we go to look in the bathroom, and it's one of those fucking like potty tub things.
Yeah.
There's literally piss and shit in it. We kind of looked at it. We're like,
Okay.
yeah, we
I'm gonna
fucking
pass
left right after that.
Jeez.
Yeah, we got out. We're like, no.
That reminds
Yeah.
me of. Did you ever watch that show Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh my god, there were some awful ones in that show.
I just like the highlights of him just calling everybody every name in the book.
You're fucking retarded.
Yeah, just stuff like that. It's so funny.
So that's
You
what line-
wanker.
line inspection stuff. You can scroll to the right for another one. Is that what you're waiting for? As like for him to give that to your mortgage company?
No, we got, I don't know, we got something like this. It's
Yeah, because it's like a 4-point.
yeah, yours is pretty weak.
and-
Ours is like 60 fucking pages long. So
Oh yeah, because
Damn.
mine was quick
6.
and easy. Nothing was wrong with it, really.
I mean, ours was stuff was like there's no emergency shut off thing for like the AC. Like that, like there's like little electrical things that like aren't finished.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
'cause
Like the grounding bar, it's like little like grounding bar. It's like not mounted to the fucking box, but it's there.
that's weird.
It's stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's like just fix these things. The
Uh-huh.
other thing was like one of the GFIs didn't work. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, well,
Oh,
we can put a
okay,
GFI.
Okay,
in.
yeah.
Like there were things like that. That it was like there's just 4 big things that are electrical that we would like to see get taken care of.
Yeah.
And
Which makes sense why it's 60 pages because mine were done and then there was no need for it to get fixed.
no, it was still a 4-point fucking thing. Like I can show you. Yeah.
Because I had my disconnect, grounding bar, everything worked. So I think that's why it was just so long. Like, hey, you need to do this because.
No, I mean like everything that's good. Like
Yeah.
this thing, it just spaced out more. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Double spacing, right?
Probably
Double space, 12
12 margins
times
in at inch and a
Roman.
half.
It's just one letter. One letter in the middle of it.
MLA format, all the references.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so fucking long.
Oh my god. It gives me
Like
anxiety.
MLA and APA or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh god, see how important that was to our life? Glad I had to fucking
Oh, for
worry
sure.
about that
Use it
for so
all the
fucking
time.
long.
Yeah.
Fucking English class.
If we've learned anything from this
Freaking
podcast, is that college is a scam.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Eyes have been opened.
Takeaways.
Takeaways.
Takeaways, didn't need college. Not for this
Yeah.
job. And this is the highest paying job that I've. So I could have just showed that I've had CAD experience. So
Oh, for sure.
yeah, I know
Because-
you.
Because
Okay.
no, I would say because of Homeboy by y'all was not doing.
Yeah, we can
anything
end this and go
relevant.
to a Patreon little clip because I got a vent about this, but it's
Yeah.
just
I
not
mean, we
going to be on
can,
the
yeah.
main fucking one.
We'll just we'll wrap it up here, folks.
Yeah, get ready for episode 10. Probably.
Episode 10 coming shortly, hopefully.
There's gonna be some
Yeah.
fireworks in episode 10.
Yeah, and some fireworks.
probably.
Will be fireworks after this clip, but
Yeah, those will be held back for
After hours.
all right.
a white light in the after hours.
Follow us on YouTube. Check out our Instagram. Check out our Etsy store. We're actually been getting
Yeah.
a lot of sales this week. That's
Killing it
been
right
pretty
now.
cool.
We've got a sale going on.
We got a sale going on. If you get
Implementing.
3 or more items, you get a 25% discount. So get your
Okay.
F1 keychains, get your 3D printed paintball stands, get
NASCAR
your
keychains. They're
Tesla.
fucking sick.
cable management holders.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Yep.